just one
Okay.
more. Chinese armed forces commander visited Pakistan, and he awarded with a higher military award. So both sides discussed military engagement, specifically the defense productions. As I asked before from the last briefing, that both countries have shared technologies, and they're also thinking to expand it. Like I asked regarding the JF-17 Thunder technologies here to Iraq. So the question is, this administration left many loopholes with its Arab allies. We have seen with the Saudi Arabia, you left space over there. China gained there, they got normalization with the Iran and Saudi Arabia. Now Pakistan is going closer with China. Anything on this, any reservation or any public reservation or private reservations you have?
I'm not aware of that meeting, so I can't comment on it. Yeah.
Thank you, Sabrina. With regard to this Iranian attack in the region that they've been expecting for more than a month now, and that hasn't happened. First of all, would you deem that as a success of the United States, both in terms of diplomacy and military posture in the region, that might have deterred it so far? And are you still expecting it is the threat as real as it was a couple of weeks ago? Are you still alert?
So a few things, as we've said, I don't have the prediction calendar, crystal ball to predict and to forecast an attack. What I can tell you is I think we certainly got into the headspace of Iran and how they're making their calculations. You have two carrier strike groups in the region. We have said both very publicly and privately that we are there to protect our forces and will, of course, always stand in the defense of Israel should we need to. Whether that's impacted Iran's calculation, I think it has affected their decision making. Will there be an attack? I can't predict the future. I can't answer that. We remain postured, though, to protect our forces. And of course, if we need to, come to the defense of Israel.
Again, one more. Earlier this week, Chairman of Joint Chiefs of Staff said that since we've seen the Hezbollah attack, now we can say that there's less of a chance of a regional war. Do you share that assessment that Iran could also conduct an attack on a similar level, not something that's going to spark a regional war? Do you think their hands are tied a little bit because of the US military posture? Do you feel like that attack is going to be limited?
Again, I can't predict what an attack would look like. What I can tell you is I don't think anyone wants to see a regional war. We certainly don't, and that's why we've made the decisions, or the Secretary has made the decisions to move different carrier strike groups throughout the region since October 7th, to rotate different and to bolster our force posture and our force presence in the region. We announced like a month ago, we have another squadron of F-22s in the region. So we're going to continue to take the steps that we need to send a message of deterrence, because that's ultimately what we're sending. And all the capabilities that we're sending, they are there to be defensive in nature. Beyond that, I can't predict what other actors will do, other than to say that we, the United States, do not want to see a broader regional war. And we've said that from the very beginning. Yes.